What's up guys, Original CJX here, and we're back with another video in our Bloodborne Let's Play. So when we left off we had just defeated Murgo's wet nurse, and now I believe we're at the end of the game. Or near the end of the game at least. Very near, we must be. So let's see what we can do. Well, that's new.
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the end game.
Let me.
First we're going to level up a bit. Let's get some strength. There we go. Happy with those? Did you say anything new?
Gammon awaits you. Go on. Good hunter, I sensed.
No, we've heard that before.
Farewell, good. May you.
Okay, so let's go see Gehrman. Oh wait. Okay, that was the gates that we couldn't get through at first. Okay, there you are, Gehrman.
Good hunter, you've done well.
Just realised you're very tall.
The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy.
Aren't you bigger than you usually are?
Forget the dream and
Yeah,
awake
you are.
under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Okay, so this is definitely the end game. And for this playthrough I'm going to pick Submit My Life. As I said a few videos ago, I have one of the other endings that I will upload. I'll probably just stick it on the end of this one. So yeah, let's do it.
Farewell, my keen hunter. Fear the blood.
Christ, he removes my head. Bit extreme, I'd say.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Okay, that's the end of the game then. So, I will give my opinion on the game. I'll give it a little review over the top of the other ending I did. But yeah. Hey guys, what's up? Original CJX here, and so I'm going to commentate now over the second ending of the game. So, okay, so we'll start with my review. Overall, I enjoyed the game, very much so. I found it more enjoyable than Dark Souls 2, in my opinion. I know you haven't seen me play Dark Souls 2, but I played it before recording, before I even started YouTube. And while it was fun, Bloodborne I found was more enjoyable, I guess. I felt more of a challenge with Bloodborne, but I like the way that they changed up the combat a little bit. So instead of going from defensive play type, you go to offensive play type, which I found a lot more enjoyable than, well, I found it more of a challenge, you know. So as we can see, this is what happens when you refuse to kill, or to let Gurnham kill you, or Gehrman, I mispronounced his name. So yeah, he does that. He pulls out the scythe that he uses to cut your head off in the Summit Your Life ending, and I found him. Okay, let's talk about Gehrman, the boss fight itself. So while it was fairly easy to beat him, because I beat him first try on this, mostly through parries, because he's very easily parryable, although he does hit hard. I still found it a fun boss fight. The music, the setting, like, it felt like your life was on the line. But yeah. So what weapons was I using? I had the, oh that's right, I got the Chikaji. I think I pronounced it right, probably pronounced it wrong. But yeah, I've got the katana that you get from the Vile Bloods on this build. This one's more of a dex, no not dex, this isn't in this game, skill build. Yeah, so it's more based on skill. I've actually beaten New Game Plus on this character now. Have I? Well, I've got to the ending. Haven't been able to beat Gehrman on New Game Plus though. He hits really hard. A lot harder than he does in New Game. But as you can see, I'm destroying him. I found that, I don't know, I haven't really planned this review. I kind of just improvising here. But well, okay, let's talk about the Bloodborne world itself. I quite liked it. I liked the setting of the worlds, I liked the feel of the worlds, how it felt like everyone was dead and you were alone. It felt like you were alone. And as I found out from the character, like the NPC side quests in this game, or on this playthrough, the one we're watching now, I felt like well, it really drove it in that you were alone, because there is no happy ending in Bloodborne, which, I don't know, really added to the dark fantasy feel of it, which I quite like in fantasy games. I prefer dark fantasy to all dragons and unicorns and all that rubbish. But yeah, so as we can see, I just start shooting him for no reason. This is the, which ending is this? That's right, this is the one where I did take 3 umbilical cords and use them. So there's 3 endings in this game. We saw the first one, which is Submit Your Life, and there's 2 refusal endings. I haven't done the second refusal ending yet. This is the one, supposedly this is the true ending of the game, and the other one that we watched was the good one, and the one we haven't seen yet is the bad one. So when I get a chance to, I might record that, maybe. We'll see. So, just one more shot and I should be able to beat him. As I said, I don't die to him, not in this playthrough, or not in this clip. But this is my first try fighting him, as we saw. The only time I died to him was on New Game Plus, and I just could not beat him. There we go. So Gearman falls. And I get the old hunter badge. And this is when the true final boss emerges. According to lore, he's one of the old great ones, but he doesn't like the other great ones, supposedly. That's because he created the dream and enslaved Gearman to guard the dream, and so they kill the great ones because the moon presence, as we'll find out, doesn't like him. But as we can see, he tries to take control of me like he did with Gearman, and fails because of the umbilical cords. So then we'll now fight him. But unfortunately, I did not beat him on this clip, so we'll have to wait till the next clip to beat him. So what have we talked about so far in the review? We talked about the world, we talked about the combat mechanics. Let's talk about weapons now. I felt that while there wasn't as much choice, there weren't as many weapon choices because there's only a few weapons in the game, I still felt that the weapons felt better than previous in Dark Souls 2, because we'll be comparing this a lot to Dark Souls 2, I'm afraid. But yeah, I like the transformable weapons as well. That was quite a cool technique, that you could just turn a weapon from one type into another. For example, Ludwig's Holy Blade, we turned it from a short sword into a great sword. As you can see, I died to him on this playthrough, on this part. I think we died to him a few times actually. But yeah, I probably won't edit out the recordings on the not recordings. Loading screens. I won't edit out the loading screens on this because I'm talking over them. So if we go back to fight him, I don't think I ever found a good strategy for him, apart from his death blast that brings you down to 1 HP. I found that instead of running away and healing with blood vials, because that was just eating him away way too quickly, the best idea for that is to just get in close and steal your health back by smashing him, because he just stands there for a long time. So you can just hit him over and over. And yeah. This weapon, I think, yeah, this is the weapon you get from the old hunter badge. It's Gearman's scythe. Now, my Chikaji started to break at this point, possibly later, but I think it was at this point. No, not yet. But yeah, it became at risk, which means it was going to break, and you don't really want weapon breaking in the middle of a boss fight. So, well, we'll get to that point when it happens in the video. But back to the weapons. I liked how there also wasn't any shields, because that way in PvP you have to get in close. You can't just hide behind a shield all the time in Turtle, because that will not get you anywhere. Because the one shield that's in this game does not. Well, it's rubbish, basically. It does little protection, if that. As we saw, that guy, well, there's the death blast, so you run in and just steer it back as quick as you can. But yeah, the shields on the one enemy that carries the shields could easily just be guard broken with a few hits. There you go, weapons at risk. So I kind of run away at this point. Switch to the scythe, and then I just start destroying him, because the scythe was amazingly powerful. I'm not quite sure why, but it was just so strong that look at how quickly that health regen is. But basically it just carried me through the boss fight. The best strategy I found, I guess, if we're talking strategy, would be just wail on him from behind. Like most bosses, that's the only one I could find, because he's quite unpredictable, very fast, hits hard as well. You know, it's quite hard to predict what he's going to do next. And also this blood attack was really annoying. Here comes the scream again. Just going to run in, steal our health back. It regenerates so fast with that weapon. But yeah, so what we talked about? We talked about weapons, world, mechanics. Bosses now. Well, all the bosses were fun, apart from Rom of course. But I enjoyed them a lot. There was a lot of variety, not just the big guy with a sword that was so common in Dark Souls 2. That disappointed me a little about that game. But yeah, there's a lot more variety. You know, we had enemies like Rom and the Moon Presence, and then we had enemies like Gehrman and bosses like that. So that was a lot of fun. And here we go, we beat him with that weapon. That's why I love that. Why I love the Burial Blade. But my favourite boss. What was my favourite boss? I'd have to say probably Gehrman, to be honest, because that was just such an enjoyable fight for me. Apart from on New Game Plus, but I loved that boss fight so much. It was a lot of fun. And this is the true ending. You turn into... At first I saw this and I was really confused. Why am I a squid? You know? After all that, you turn into a squid. But after reading up on the ending, it turns out that you turn into a baby great one because of the umbilical cord you took. Which, you know, is... I don't know, it feels like a true ending to the game, you know? But anyway, that's the end of the true ending of Bloodborne, and that means the end of my review. So I'll thank you all for joining me on this journey through Bloodborne. Been a lot of fun for me and hopefully for you, and I shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye.